morning slash afternoon, guys. Whew! It's a sleepy kind of morning. I hope you guys had a good day yesterday and are having a good day today. Mine's been pretty decent so far. I got to see the kitten that's been hiding in our garage this morning. Didn't manage to catch him, but I got to see him. Pin's been chasing him around from window to window, trying to spot him and meowing at him. It's a little low. Here we go. Much better. Forgot to turn that up earlier. As far as I'm aware, I think I might just spend today hatching eggs in Levincia. The goal is once again 150 eggs. John Stone finally got his last night at 3,770 something, but it was over 3,700 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. No, I don't need you doing numbers there. I did get most of my winter overlay finished yesterday. I need to do some tweaking and put it together and stuff, but that won't be a big thing. So they got the gold and silver Lugia. How am I so off center today? Oh. Just a second, guys. Let me... There we go. I was messing with my camera yesterday. And hadn't quite managed to fix it yet. There we go. But they have the gold and silver Lugia on the Pokemon Center website. The silver Lugia and the gold Ho-Oh, good lord. And they're $50, and I won't know till next week if I'd have enough money to order them. In which case, I'm sure, you know, by then they'll be sold out. So... Ooh. Didn't quite want to go down. Shiny baby. Not yet. Okay, my count is correct. I do it every 5, but this kind of helps me keep track of how many eggs have hatched in general. So I know when I hit a 5 or a 0 that, hey, I need to swap out eggs. Boxes. So I was a horrible person and didn't get the rest of the eggs bread yesterday. My brain just was not into doing anything game-wise yesterday. I worked on my winter overlay. I took a nap. I went on a ride with my dad to the beer store because the nearest one's like 40 minutes away. Went and visited my aunt and walked around her house, which I haven't been in like 15 or 16 years. It's a very nice house. came home and watched Jon Stone and made dinner and stuff last night. Poked my friend about her Minecraft server. I'm hoping she gets that up soon. I wouldn't mind my break game being just me playing Minecraft on her server. She's doing a Minecraft Colonies mod pack. It's got 100 and something mods in there. A bunch of magic ones, some farm ones. I think she has Farmer's Delight and Pans and one or two other little ones she showed me. It should be lots of fun. She's just got to finish getting quests and stuff set up. And then I can spend 5 hours trying to find a place to build. Hi, Spud. Oh, thank you. Both for stopping by and saying hi and wishing me luck. I'm still hoping that for this shiny by Saturday, provided I don't go like obscenely over odds with this egg. I shouldn't, but you never know. Oh, nice! Congratulations! That's some pretty good luck. Do you know what you're hunting next? Hopefully. I always kind of like hunting for shiny Pokemon while watching streams and stuff. Gives me something to listen to. They could have at least given those poor ladies different colored shirts. Eventually, I'll have to see if I can show you guys the ghost bag from it's not Mesa Goza, it's the town where Larry is. Medali? Yeah, I think it's Medali. Ooh, nice. Tailow's a nice shiny. Have we had Taillow in a recent game? I don't think we have. Well, I mean, you could breed for him or maybe hunt for him in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but you can get everything up to Gen 4 in that game, so. Hello, Shiny Celebi. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I'm running in circles. At least for one box of eggs. Afterwards, I'm probably just gonna run around just wherever. Because I found 3 shinies the other day while just running around Kitakami. So we'll see if I can have any luck today as well, after this first box. Are any of you guys like around Chicago? Because apparently Chicago's getting snow, which I'm kind of jealous of. I live further down south, so we don't generally get it till like later in December or the beginning of January. been so funny seeing a bunch of people do this hunt. And it's just funny because it just seems like this is the hunt of the end of the year. Everybody's finally hit to the point where they're hunting shiny Phione for one reason or another. Whether it's like me and like John Stone or Agent V, where they're hunting it for their shiny dexes. Ooh, nice. Drippy's a good little shiny. Is that 2 or 3? That was 3. Here's 4. I still need to synchro with this thing and see if you can spin it around like a top. Should probably do that with Manaphy as well. A foreign ditto if you're a shiny hunter is a necessity. Like that is one of the first things I go for after I beat a game and start shiny hunting is a foreign ditto. I had, what was it? I have a foreign ditto in Brilliant Diamond. I have 2 in Pokemon Shield because there's 2 daycares. I have 1 in this game, and I think I have 1 in Violet, though I might have traded that to a friend. So she could use it for hatching a shiny Basculin. Eventually, one day, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna trade a, like, American shiny ditto for a foreign shiny ditto, just because. I had a good laugh though. The Pokemon Center has restocked a bunch of their plush in preparation for, you know, people doing Christmas shopping in the next few weeks. And they restocked the Applin plush. I can remember going to the website every day when the Applin plush first dropped and waiting for it to restock. I don't think it is. Because I think the Masuda method became a thing in Gen 4 or 5. When it was more commonly possible to trade, you know, through the GTS and stuff. Did we have GTS in Gen 5? I think we did. Now in Brilliant and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, yes, it should be the same. But I don't actually remember which generation the Masuda method became a thing. I still want to say 4 or 5, possibly 6. I could probably look that up and find out. Alright, one more egg for this row. You're welcome. Alright. Get the children back in the box. Oops, here we go. I've considered doing an egg power meal, but I don't want to have to remember to redo it every half hour. So apparently we have a new rumor for a Legend ZA trailer that we're apparently supposed to get sometime in January, which I'm taking with a grain of salt because it sounds just plausible at this point. Alright, enough running in circles. I'll make myself dizzy. Well, who put you in the center of the road? You know, it's so funny. I did not realize this pathway was here when I first played this game. I didn't realize you could just go straight into this area. Want an orthworm plush so bad. It's so dorky. Eggs! Eggs, 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 eggs. I had one day, I was just sitting in Discord chatting with a friend while running around in this game, and I swear to God, I found like 3 shinies in 20 minutes. I didn't have an egg, a sandwich active or anything. It was just one of those weird days where I was having good luck. I am excited to watch PM7 and all that big group try and break the shiny Pokemon caught in 24 hours records, but there's like 70 people there, so they should be able to do it. I think the record was 550 something. So if everybody there were to get like 10 shinies, that'd be 700 and something shinies, and they'd have it in the bag easy. But it is an interesting thing for them to do, especially considering I kind of assumed that Gen 5 was next. Which I wonder a little bit if maybe they're trying not to wait and see about Legend ZA, so maybe they could include it in their next one. That's probably not going to happen. Get the feeling ZA is going to come out either next summer or next fall. Get down this hill real fast. I ain't in no hurry to get nowhere. Keep an eye out for shinies. There's not anything I currently need in this game other than maybe like a lowland Meowth and a lowland Persian. And then maybe like authentic Sinistee and Sinistcha eventually. Sinistcha and Poltergeist, there we go. I don't know why I have so much trouble with their names. Actually, I need the Sinistee family shiny as well, the authentic ones. Those are hunts for another day. Okay, one of the most fun and stupid hunts in this game is frickin' Voltorb. Voltorb and Electrode, because if you get an outbreak, you can just run around and run past them, and they'll explode and despawn, and new ones will spawn in. Them, Sandaconda, because they run unless they're shiny. Little Sandygast, but it's gotta be raining for him to dissolve. Dunsparce Dig Down. So anything that like despawns when you get too near it is really easy to hunt shiny. You know, it's funny, some Pokemon grow on you as they hatch and others you just get tired of seeing. Run! Came up here one day just running around doing something and can't remember if it was a shiny Mudbray or shiny Mudsdale that I found. But it was one of the two that, you know, are just programmed to kind of run up the hill here. Oh, psh. Yeah, I saw you guys. I don't know why I couldn't avoid you. Hi, Citadel. Had a bit of a chuckle earlier. Saw a comment on a post, someone complaining about creators doing ads in their videos, you know, because they got a sponsorship, and it's like, dude, that's part of how they earn a living, that's part of how they get paid, just skip it. It's like, would I appreciate it if more people, you know, broke their thing in the chapters, and it's like, we have a paid promotion here, you can skip if you'd like. Yeah, but it's not it's not necessary. I do understand ads can get annoying, but we don't do commercials anymore. Or, well, YouTube does, but I've heard it's gotten ridiculous. I have premium because I like to be able to download videos and stuff on the go. It's like, guys, content creators gotta earn money too. How do you think they create content? Am I losing my mind? I know there's a thing up here somewhere. Oh. There we go. Hi, little. Oh, the pie roar. If I'm not mistaken, over here is where you find Spectrier. These ruins over here. Oh. Hi, Go-Goat. Hi, Fracture. This actually, up through here, isn't a bad spot to hunt for Lycanroc. I've hunted the day form here, I think, with a sandwich. Yeah, I think it was day form with a sandwich because I had an outbreak of the night form. I guess I got tired of keeping an eye out for the kitten. We have a kitten living in our garage, and earlier today while I was doing dishes it showed up and was at the back door. I couldn't get outside fast enough to catch it, but Pin spent 10 or 15 minutes going back and forth between the back door and a side window in our kitchen just looking for this baby. So next time I see it by the back door, I'm gonna try and sneak around the side of the house with a towel or something and catch it. I see the gym. Rafe gym. A joke because I came up there one day and was running around hatching eggs or doing a sandwich, one of the two. And for whatever reason, the lights in the gym were just having a fit and they were flickering on and off. Looked like someone was holding a rave inside that building up there. A Delibird. See the walking Christmas trees. For some reason I thought that Sneasel was a Krogunk for a second. Hi, Sawsbuck. Why I forget the pathway leading up is over here, I don't know. I always think it's over there closer to the building. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked the little ski game you got to play on Coridon and Maridon. It was actually kind of fun. I do wish they had fixed this right here, though. The trainer on Coridon just, like, being whipped around like this. Poor trainer's gonna have whiplash. Like, I could understand it not being as smooth a ride as you would get with Maridon because it has wheels and, you know, Coridon's just flat out running. But your poor trainer. I forgot Flamingo could spawn there. I really did. Which is kind of dumb of me because Flamingo can spawn like anywhere near rivers or the big ponds. Mostly rivers though, I think. Rivers and bogs? That one area where the one boggy area is not really a swamp. Would it be considered a swamp? I don't know. I honestly don't know the difference between swamps and bogs. I should probably look that up and educate myself. Oh, the next one's gonna hatch in town. Maybe. I very much like the aesthetics of this town. You can't go wrong with little winter-themed villages. I don't need a bag, I need a box. Thank you. Oops, there we go. I think I might meander my way down the mountain and work my way around the coast again. That's always kind of fun. I don't know why. Excuse me, bear tick. I kind of got the biggest kick of the grapefruits just appearing in poofs of snow. Getting sympathetic whiplash from my trainer. Oh, thank you for the follow. Well, Ayola, I do not currently have a Discord. My Discord channel will be for when I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. I have one, you know, like pre-set up. It's not finished, but it started. So I'm just waiting to hit that subscriber count, and then I will do a Discord. Because I have so many people who pop in and out. And like, I'll see them once, and then I might see them again 3 months later, and then like never again after that. So I figured I'd wait. That would give me a chance to build up a little bit more of a following, I guess. But when I do have a Discord, there will be a Nightbot command for it. I did not count that egg hatching. And then all you'll have to do will be ask, and you know, I'll let you know. My foot has gone to sleep. Ow. Tiny babies. It's 194. So are any of you guys looking forward to like Thanksgiving dinner? Foot needs to go ahead and wake up. Pins and needles. Ow. I think me and my dad just concluded we're gonna go get a good steak. And I'm gonna make a batch of home fries. And then we're just gonna have like steak and corn on the cob and home fries for Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe a dessert. Of course, that's the current plan. I don't know if the current plan will survive any other surprise plans sprung upon us. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I traded those out. Had to double check and be sure there for a moment. I was playing co-op with a friend probably last month at this point, or a couple weeks ago at least, and I had a Terra Crystal pop. Okay, I had a Terra Crystal pop up over here, and it hiccuped, and I could stand my character in it and hide. So I gotta play hide and seek with my friend for about 5 minutes while she looked for me. You're not over here, I promise you, I very much am. And then I stepped out of the crystal and she laughed at me. Dragalge! I kinda like Dragalge. I've never used him, but his shiny's nice. Mola. Hi, Pellifer. arrange my cushion here a smidge. Yeah, I hear you over there. Pin. There we go. Also, Ayola, are you still here? Or did you legit just pop in to ask for a Discord invite? And also, no, I wouldn't send you a friend request. You could get a group and you could get an invite to the Discord server once it's up, but I don't do friend requests. Go away, my bird would eat you. Get too many people that are like, hey, contact me on Discord so I can pester you about art. And then have their art turned out to be fake or stolen. Or AI art, which, no. The last time I even touched AI art was probably almost 2 years ago. When it first started showing up as just like character creators. I used it for like 4 people, I think. Just for kind of fun, and that was about it. And I haven't touched it since. Though it's tempting on occasion, but I live. Alright, here's 200. Saw somebody in John Stone's Discord because he was showing us where people had been hunting Phione alongside him, and one person had gotten like 3 of them in like 200 eggs. That's pretty good luck. Or the algorithm was just being very kind to them that day. He doesn't use his okay, I guess that makes sense that he wouldn't use his front legs when turbo swimming. But he does when regular swimming. Also, he makes me think of a frog when he's turbo swimming. The way he's having to kick his legs out around his tail. Silly boy. Swim, boyo, swim. I think I'd be ready to die if I had to swim that way. You know how tired my legs would be. Oh, egg. Also, I figure next week I'm going to arrange my streaming schedule just a bit differently. And that'll be me streaming on Wednesday instead of Thursday, because Thursday's Thanksgiving. And while I might spend most of it holed up in my room, it is a family day. I might stream Thursday night. We'll see. It depends on how stuff's going. Like I mentioned before, mostly on my friend's Minecraft server if she has it up and running by like this weekend. I'm excited for this Minecraft server. It's been a good bit since we played together. This egg is gonna hatch and I'm gonna get attacked by a Veluza. Nope, there we go. You suck! And hunting for your shiny sucks. Oh my god, does hunting for Veluza's shiny suck? The best place to do it, in my opinion, is that shore I just passed. You pop a psychic type sandwich and you get Veluza and Slowpoke. It's still gonna take a while, but Veluza and Slowpoke. Took me a dumb, ridiculous amount of time to get shiny Veluza both times I had to hunt it. I wonder if we'll have a Gen 6 version of him. A Pokemon in a Legend ZA that does that. I don't remember if Sharpedo's in Gen 6 games or not. I'd have to look at the list. This is, of course, assuming we get an ocean area. We might. Depending on how things are apparently expanding. As I have mentioned it before, you get a nice little plethora of biome types around Lumio City. You're gonna be in the next game and I kind of hate you for it. Not that I don't like Weasel and Floatzel. I'm just a little tired of Weasel and Floatzel. Which is hilarious considering I think Floatzel was my first shiny in X and Y. I was doing training Pokemon and using hordes to do it. I kind of missed my copy of X. I need to poke Kenneth and get it back. Okay. We have eggs. Just making sure. I did that 2 or 3 times the other day. Forgot to switch out eggs for Pokemon, or Pokemon for eggs. Wiggle wiggle, dude. Wiggle wiggle. Found a nice website yesterday that sold a bunch of like retro games and stuff. I was poking through it to see if they had like another Rumble Pack. And they did, and it wasn't badly priced. It was like $20. See, the thing is, I don't know if my Rumble Pack is stubborn and it's the Rumble Pack, or if it's the controller I'm trying to connect it to. Eventually you'll get to play blue version. Ooh. No, all their Pokemon games were like $70. For half a second, it was like, ooh, maybe I'll be able to get me a new copy of Yellow, but really I just need someone who can replace the battery in it. I think the biggest need for that one is solder. Actually, I should look that up later. I've seen a dude on like YouTube shorts and stuff that replaces the batteries in Pokemon games. I just need to find out like how much he would charge. Then, you know, how much it would cost me to actually send him the games to fix. Thought I had a fish there first. I did. I figure that I'm going to take some of the break from playing Pokemon games to actually go through Let's Go Pikachu and just hoard a bunch of money. Go through and like defeat the Elite Four once a day or something. If I can do it, it don't take me but maybe 30 minutes. And they're good experience and good money. And I didn't realize the other day when I challenged them again that yes, they did in fact level up after you beat them the first time. Who did shake and bake for dinner last night? And bless him, my dad always asks, you know, hey, is there anything I can do to help? And usually it's no. Didn't realize there was a Dragonair there. And generally I tell him no, because when he asks, I've almost done chopping potatoes or something. Well, he asked yesterday, and I was like, yes. Like, can you, you know, pour the shake and bake crumbs in a bag for me and shake them up and, you know, cover the pork chops. And Dad looks at me and goes, I don't know how to do shake and bake, and turns around and walks out of the kitchen, and it's like, ugh. Like, you suck. It's like, really, the only time one of the only times I've ever said yes to needing help, and you're like, well, I don't know how to do this, because apparently suddenly he can't read. I thought it was funny more than anything, and it was no big deal. It took me 4 minutes to get the pork chops done, covered in crumbs, so I could stick them in the oven. I just thought it was funny. It's like, oh, any other time I'd help you, but I can't read the box for this and know what to do. It's like, really? It's like, I've already got the oven heated. I just need someone to do the crumbs. I was still cutting up potatoes. I am hearing Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening theme from the living room from whenever my dad is watching. Or in the words of my parents when I was a teenager, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they didn't realize the GI is pronounced Gi. I miss that sometimes. Saturday morning cartoons and my mom going like, okay, now what's going on here? And it's a duel to the death. It's like, they're jerks trying to beat these other jerks, basically, in reference to Seto Kaiba. You know, I'm a little surprised Yu-Gi-Oh cards never did anything like full art that I know of. That is a Pokemon, that is not an egg hatching. I can remember getting frickin' legendary monster cards in issues of Shonen Jump. It was one of the ones from GX, the cards they did that were kind of mock god cards. I need to sit down and rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually. One of those animes you don't realize how wild it was. Or how just kind of dumb. Alright, I'm stuck between the tiny electric eel or the blowfish. Will you guys let me go, please? I need a repel. But actually don't really want to battle any of you. Oh, thank God, it's just an egg hatching. I was about to say, what did I run into now? Oh. Don't know why I do that whenever I know eggs are hatching. Whew. Excuse me. I was really tempted to take a nap before. Why are you so fuzzy? Okay. That was weird. But I was really tempted to take a nap before streaming, and I looked down and it was like 10 minutes after 11, and it's like, give me a 30-minute lay down, and I want longer. I wonder if it did that because he was zoomy. Excuse me, sorry about that. I might be Really? I might be doing that semi-often. I want to see if Big Zoomy makes it go funky again. No, it didn't this one, huh? So I'm gonna save real fast. Just in case that was like a sign my game's gonna crash for the first time in a year and a half, I think. I think my game has crashed 2 times, maybe 3. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wasn't fast enough. Alright, ready to run around on land for a little bit again. So Pokemon's been putting out some like banger commercials for just the card games and the regular games, and I watched the last Poketoons short yesterday, the story about two Charcadet who were friends and went different ways. One ended up with a trainer and evolved into an Armarouge, and the other ended up kind of just by itself and evolved into a Ceruledge. It was a good episode. Looks like the lights are on in there now. It's still all gray and dreary inside. I feel like probably. Yep. Still all gray and eerie. You would think someone would have come and like, whoops, clean stuff out. Oh. If nothing else, you know, come and got the computers and stuff. They're going to be put to use like elsewhere, or had the information on them wiped or something. Wonder if Arvin technically owns that now. If his parent from either game like left it to him or something. Doesn't mean they own that light tower. It's really tiny. Look at this. Either that or that is a big Psyduck. I feel like I'm lagging just a little bit. He's moving pretty good, running at high speeds. No, I don't know why I'm actually following the path. So why are these doors always closed? It would make more sense for them to be open. Like, I know it's aesthetic reasons, but like literally, you're not closed up and protecting your wall from outside forces. Leave the doors open. Maybe I want to travel along the little bridge. I'm sorry, there's Delibird presence there and a Delibird presence here. They're like not even a block away from each other. Let's not go to the one Delibird presence. Let's go to the good Delibird presence down the road. There we go. Gonna run around over here. Bah. I'll see you guys in the next game. Oh, Sunkern. Thought for half a second that was a shiny Smoliv. Nope, just Sunkern. Nice little farmland. You guys want to come closer and see the baby? I think I've run across just one random Smoliv shiny. All the others were ones I hunted. Had an outbreak, I think. Took me a good bit of time to get all three of them. Even popping a grass sandwich. Pretty good today, egg-wise. Doesn't seem like it's taking as long for them to hatch. Of course, I messed around a little bit Tuesday, kind of fiddling around and being silly. You know how sad I am that you can't actually order food at the baker at Catherine's bakery? Not Catherine. Okay, I don't remember the first gym leader's name. I'm sorry. I hardly remember any of these guys' names anymore. They're in my head as the gym leader from the one town, and then a vague description other than Tulip and Larry. But to be fair, everybody kind of just unironically loves Larry because he's such a mood. Sorry. My dad scrolls through TikTok and he gets this song like a dozen times. And having been raised partially on country music, it's like, sing along. I mean, it's not a bad song, I guess, but eh. Gonna move to that one island in Italy that's selling houses for like $1. Me and my imaginary income. Okay, I can't say imaginary because I do work and get paid for it sometimes. The lady who paid me did really good the last 2 months bringing my check early. But now we're like almost to the end of November and I still haven't gotten it. Just kind of like, oh, it's like, lady, I have plans for that money. I need new boots. Not even fashionable boots. My other galoshes are starting to leak. I do need to look up that bot that for Restream that puts the chats within the other chats. Like someone on Twitch leaves me a message, it will put the Twitch message into the YouTube chat and vice versa. So if I did that, the only thing I'd have to do would be keep the chat log open for me. Which I've said before, the only reason I have chat visible on screen is legit so you guys know that I am actually talking to someone else, because I dual stream. I don't really want to go in this cave, but I am going to run down to it and turn around. Also, I had a funny thought of, alright, we hit 2-year anniversary with Scarlet and Violet the other day. Happy birthday, Scarlet and Violet. 2 years. Which generally, you know, we're getting a game next year, which is fine, no big deal. At one point next year, we don't know. But all I can see is us getting Legends next summer, let's say, next May. Actually, that's late spring. Either way, us getting that, and then Pokemon Day in 2026 rolls around, and we get an announcement for Gen 10. And everybody being like, it's too early, it's only been a year since the last release. And it's like, yeah, but we had to wait 2 years for that release. 2.5 years, something like that. And at that point, it'll have been about 3.5 years since new Gen game. Not counting, you know, the Legends games, because they're mainline games, but also kind of side-ish games. This is egg number 2. And I want to see if the people who be like, but it's only been a year, will still complain when they've had like almost probably 4 years at that point to work on whatever, you know, Generation 10 is. Greece or India or some mishmash of Greece and India or whatever it's supposed to be. Loves everybody with the leaks. They're gonna scrap Gen 10. They're not gonna scrap Generation 10. They've been working on this game for 2 years at this point now. They're not scrapping Gen 10. We know nothing about it. It's like, it's fine. Might go run around in Area 0 a little bit. First, I want to see if I can find the haunted bag in Medali. Ooh, excuse me. Still can't believe the first time I played this game I did the fire Team Star base first. And then got to the one over here and checked the map and it's like, oh whoops. Yeah, if you guys think I'm doing the mess that is going down the things, the elevators, as cute as they are, no. Oh, that was probably, yeah, my miscount. It's box 8. The eggs to go. Like I said, I'm just doing 150 a day with these. If I hit 600 and haven't gotten it, then I'll do more. But I'm in no super, like, huge, long rush to get this done. 'Cause like I said, I've got probably at least a month of hunting in Let's Go Pikachu to do. Even if I will be doing hunting off screen there. I want to catch, like, if I'm hunting Rattata, I want to try and catch the first one in stream, but then the second one to evolve into Eradicate, I'm not going to bother trying to catch it, so I'll be hunting in my spare time as well. Because honestly, unless I have just the entire Pokedex to hunt, I don't figure I plan on doing videos. I have too many shiny Pokemon hunted to start, and I'm not starting over. There's no reason to. Like, I'd considered doing at least a compilation video for Alpha Shiny Ursaring, and then it took me an hour and 13 minutes to get it, so I'm just like, has 2 shinies and then the Ursaring and me evolving it. It's like, that's not a video. That's 10 minutes, maybe, at most. Maybe. Probably less than 10 minutes. It's probably like 5. So I figure the first game I might do a compilation of shiny gets. Might be with Legend ZA, or maybe with Sword and Shield because I have so many. Or maybe it'll be legendary Pokemon. I don't know. I would love to create video content other than just live streaming, but I never quite know what I want to do. Like me wanting to do a Nuzlocke and like turn it into a thing. Can never figure out how I want to do it. If I want to just make it kind of a big summary, or if I want to try and make it a bit more of a story, or... I'm way behind on that. Come on, hatch in a snowstorm. Hatch in a sandstorm. This is not snow. They mentioned it snowing in Chicago, and that's just all that's been on my brain now. It's been snow, 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 snow. Oh. Hi, Rufflet. Nice and sunny out, but that wind be howling. I'm up to 245. So I gotta figure out if I'll be doing shiny on screen for Legend ZA. I don't know if there'd be much of a point if Sparkly Sound's coming back. You know, Gimmighoul feels like a Pokemon they could make multiple forms of as well. And just use different kind of treasures. It's like Paldean and Gimmighoul could be coins. A Sinnoh version of Gimmighoul could be spears. A Kalos version could be gemstones or something. A Alolan version could be pearls. Heck, a Cantonian one could just be like evolution stones. Or maybe even nuggets. A Galarian one could do Stardust or the Star Shards. Then we could get different various regional string cheese men. Please no more string cheese. I'm kind of sad we didn't get separate evolutions for the two different forms of Gimmighoul. Because it really would have been cool if they'd have leaned into the mimic thing for the chest form. Ooh, the song is a banger. I can see the time machine doing its thing at that kind of mute spot. Scarlet and Violet does have some banger music. Of course, all the Pokemon games do. should be... There is generally a... It might not be quite over there. But somewhere around here there's a lady with a shopping bag. And for whatever reason, she wouldn't stop. She would like legit just keep walking. I don't know where she is though. Because she had a walk cycle. I remember seeing it. But she would walk up through here, kind of angle herself, and she would come out here. And once she hit here, she would vanish and her bag would continue. If it wasn't over there, then it was like over here. But it was so funny because it was like a freaking haunted shopping bag. I feel like they've probably fixed her. Patched her in one of those sporadic updates we get. I want to go up. Also, I love that the only thing that's keeping people apparently out of Area Zero has been their own unwillingness to go past that gate. So you have small children wandering around with monsters with incredible powers. That gate was not going to stop anybody. Fletchender, you're a violent little thing. They're like always ready to fight. Watch, I'm gonna have to battle another one. He's probably standing inside me by now. He is. He's underneath Peridon. You see him? Like seriously, this gate wouldn't be stopping anybody. You know how easy this would be to break down? I mean, it makes me wonder if there's like sensors or anything on it, a camera. I guess they probably never expected anyone to get into the gateway and be able to turn anything on. But also, how did Arvin get down here? Because he mentions in the game going down to look for his mom in Area Zero, or dad, depending on the game. In one of the Squawkabilly cab drivers having to come rescue him. That is very much, dude, how did you get down there? I feel like he just took a really long rope and climbed down. Because, I mean, if you head up towards the top, you can kind of see where the gate is, and it's actually not that far. There's a ton of mist and stuff like obscuring it. I can't see because that building. Plus it's a little indent. Hey, Game Freak, can I talk to the... Would it be Game Freak or would it be the Pokemon company that would do the actual stories for this? I guess it's probably a mixture of the two. Excuse me. Still hate you can't make picnics in here. Like, I get part of the reason, but it just kind of sucks that they make you go back outside to do it. Also, I love these flimsy wooden fences that are supposed to keep you from falling over the edge. Far enough away. Oops. Just to run into a wild Pokemon? Yes, we can. Okay, so we can't quite see the gate from here, but you get my point. Gonna run around in here for a while. Look at all the jump bluff. You ever wonder if some of these Pokemon get blown into this area by like a storm and there's just not enough airflow going up and out for them to leave? Now, if by tiny chance I get this in the next 20-ish eggs, or I get it tomorrow, I'll have no idea what I'll be doing Saturday, so. I do know after I get to 300, maybe a little more in this, I'm going to be going and hatching more eggs. Or breeding more eggs, sorry. Because about 2 more hours worth of breeding would get me to about 600, I think. like I've miscounted here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150. 180. 210. 240. 45, 50, 55, 60. No, 60. Oh, okay, 70. Alright. For some reason, I was working on numerals of 25 in a box instead of 30 for some reason. Which is not the case. Really, when I replay Violet to do my farm lock, I should totally go and take the long way around. This area, go around that way instead of going straight down. I doubt it changes much. But it'd be kind of fun. So I love how we all kind of pulled ourselves and Scarlet into thinking that one little side cave was the best place to hunt Roaring Moon. And it probably is just because it's a smaller area, but you can also totally hunt it in the main cavern. I think that's just a shadow. And I'm not horribly worried about getting more shinies in this game, other than, you know, the ones I need to breed or catch at a later date. Anything, you know, the Hisuian, any other Hisuian Pokemon they decide to plunk in the game. Do I really need 3 bright powders? I'm sorry, I looked at the event they have going now and it's like, dude, I have so many elemental evolution stones. It's ridiculous. Also, for those of you who don't know, cave. Ooh, excuse me. Tiny Roaring Moon. Can't hatch eggs if there's not any eggs. And I will say this is the first time I've done that. Went to get eggs, got distracted, and just did not put any in my team. Usually I'm just forgetting to swap out the other ones. Well, it's not another bright powder, I guess. I got my first shiny Groovert here. Don't remember if I was hunting anything or if I was just running circles. Well, hunting something, if I was trying to get just a regular Pokemon I needed to spawn in, or if I was shiny hunting Roaring Moon, maybe? So this is the place where the Palmy and Pomo like to spawn in the ceilings. I say, why am I getting Pichu fur, but they're Raichu here? Oh. And yes, last I checked, the Flutter Mane cheat does still work. Didn't we just do this? It's a good spot to shiny hunt Dunsparce as well. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, dude. I do actually like this song Celestial, but copyright. I thought his feet were yellow for half a second. Because the Dunsparce. Well, he just popped up under my feet now, didn't he? So do any of you guys ever feel like the people who do the big, huge, awesome buildings in Minecraft have like an architect degree? Because man, I sure feel that way sometimes. Alright, this box is almost finished. I have one more box to go for today. Because I really do need to go breed some more eggs. At least the another 2.5 boxes for tomorrow's eggs. But yes, apparently we're supposed to have Legend CA news after the Rayquaza raids end. So I'm assuming the Wednesday after they end. Because unless it's Pokemon Day stuff, Wednesday seems to be the day they like to drop trailers and whatnot. So I will be doing reactions and stuff to those. I don't know if they'll always be live for regular just 2 or 3 minute drops yet. No. But for something like Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day, then more than likely yes. Why can't we have skirts? The people say is 95% of the later level is reflective. I know why we can't have skirts. Because none of you guys can be mature about it. Much a thing for a video game character, and I don't remember the game or the character's name, I'm sorry, but it was just a little clip. And apparently if you try to look under her skirt with the camera, she kicks the camera. Good for them. Now, okay. He looked for a second like he had a blue nose when he was facing the other direction. Oh, thank God he didn't have arena trap or area trap or whatever the trap's actual proper name is. Yeah, I was never gonna land. I was just gonna keep flying. Can you switch areas? I don't want you to stick the indigo disc in, it only takes you to the underdepths, which were kind of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie. Probably couldn't do it on Cridon. Nope. Yeah, I enjoyed Kitakami a lot more story-wise than I did Indigo Disc. Because the story just was okay, but it was kind of weak. I feel like they could have gone into more depth and stuff on Terapagos and Kieran's slide into apparent madness and well, he and Carmine have peak sibling energy. And I'm not saying it's healthy peak sibling energy. I'm sorry, but if I'd been Kieran, I'd have, like, hit her at some point. Me and my little brother used to get mean with each other. We never, like, full out brawled or anything, but we used to smack each other if we got annoyed enough. We were not above hitting, which I can understand they wouldn't put that in the game, you know, because violence or whatever, but if they had been IRL siblings, they'd have been tussling on the ground. Also, I feel like their grandparents just kind of never did anything about it. No, Carmine's mean to her little brother, but that's okay. Carmine's more than just a little mean. Carmine's actually kind of cruel, really. Even Drayton's a little mean, but he's kind of funny mean. The dude who's probably banged his head against the wall a dozen times trying to get this kid to lighten up, and he won't do it because nobody can freaking beat him and he's gotten a swollen head over it. No, that was only egg 2. Okay. I felt like for a second I had lost track again. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna finish this box and go take a nap. For like an hour and a half. But I do wish that the tread down to Terrapagos had seemed a bit more, I don't want to say challenging, I wouldn't exactly say urgent. I don't know though, a part of me feels like it could have been more difficult. That would fall into challenging. Maybe the way the story wrapped around it just wasn't 100% as good as it could have been. Ah, there it is. I feel like they could have gone deeper into just Terrapagos and stuff. Given us more solid mythology and whatnot. Giving us a bit more of hints at like Heath's encounter with who we're assuming is AI Serata or Turo. It's too light lore wise. Okay, there's a freaking door somewhere here. I don't know why I'm always getting lost down here. It's not that complex. I just want to go back up. Preferably I would run back up. Wait. There we go. But I would have liked to have seen things tied together more neatly. I mean, you get little hints at, Briar, you know, being interested in Area Zero. You see her at the It's a crystal pool in Kitakami. But there's not like overly a ton of it. It doesn't feel like it was properly built up to. Like, even at Blueberry Academy, you beat Karen and then all of a sudden you're called into the classroom where you and three others are taking a trip to Area Zero, and it's like, there's not enough build up for this. I feel like Briar should have had to fight for it a little bit more. Make her battle, Gita. Prove your worth to the champion. Actually, that would have been kind of funny. Gita and just Briar duking it out. I feel like Briar doesn't have any Pokemon, so she'd have been tough out of luck, but it's like, you're only letting her go to this area because apparently my character is coming with her. Like, guys, I see a problem here. Other than the fact that children could break into Area Zero. Actually, I think I would have loved to have seen her get rejected. Then in a fit of rebellion, her going to, well, I'm gonna go do it anyways. And then you having to go after them. Or her, I guess, but then you wouldn't have the indigo disc because Gita wouldn't have given it to you. I like how we went from Leon and being like, no, don't do this, you're a child, to Gita being like, here you go do this, you're a champion even though you're 12. Look, Roaring Moon. I'm not adding you on Discord. I mean, you and your friends are welcome, but I'm not adding you to Discord. I don't add random strangers to my Discord friends. Do you add random strangers to your Discord friends? Also, I just don't have the Discord up and ready yet. It's the 500 subscriber goal on YouTube. And also, you're the second person in my chat today that's mentioned wanting me to send a friend request to them on Discord. I'm not doing it. I feel like this is going to be the new artist thing where they're like, hey, and they talk to you for 10 minutes and they're like, oh, by the way, if you buy my art, I'll make your streams 10 times better. You don't add weird people on Discord. I bet I could look both of you up on Discord and you wouldn't exist. I'm gonna get heated over people asking me to friend them on Discord. Guys, I don't even friend people I'm in 3 Discord servers with. Just gonna run into every single Paradox Pokemon down here. I apologize. All this because I wanted to hatch eggs. I've miscounted again. At least I noticed it now instead of in like 10 minutes. But also, I get these people, hi, I love your content. It's like, you've never shown up in my chats before. And I have no problem with lurkers, but it's like, you... Yeah, it's like you showing up randomly. I love your content. This is the first time I've been here. I've never spoken another word. I've never spoken anything before. I've been watching you lurking for the past 8 months. Like, no, I don't mind my lurkers. I encourage my lurkers, but also no. I've been lurking, and the first thing I'm gonna do is ask you to friend me on Discord. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I need to see if I get the third one, because these things tend to come in threes. I guess at least they aren't asking me for money. Whee! Big jump. It's gonna run a circle or two, I think. Then we'll head back up and out. That's funny. Is both times I hunted Iron Moth and Slitherwing, I caught a shiny Venomoth before I caught both of them. Hello, little dude. Should wonder trade a few of these guys. Or surprise trade a few of them. Yeah, it's a price trade. Why did they change the name? Wonder Trade was perfectly fine. Just for the fun of it. I mean, Fione's not hard to get. Not really. But I don't have like 500 shinies to give away anymore. Oh, also, I'm thinking about buying a HDMI converter for my phone and / tablet. That way I can play a couple of games on my tablet I can't really get anywhere else. And then, so maybe you guys can see Pokemon Home on my phone. I don't know, I thought that might be kind of fun. I mean, no, there's not really much on Home you got to do or see, but maybe do some of the Wonder Trade foxes. Okay, he looked a little blue there for a second, and I know that was my 5th one. I'll switch out eggs and Pokemon here in a second. Three more rows to go. No, I haven't been streaming for 3 hours. I've been kind of cutting off at around 2.5. I kind of apologize for that, but I ain't had the energy for it. Or as much energy for it. It's a lot easier to stream for 3 hours than, say, Legends Arceus than it seems to be for me in well, Scarlet and Violet's not bad. I'm just doing this so I can stay on top of eggs. But in like Sword and Shield, there we go. I promise I'll pick back up eventually. I've just been kind of meh. Little bit of burnout. Not a lot, but a little bit. Here we go. Also, it might just be a little bit of burnout on just Pokemon in general. Because I was supposed to take a break after hunting in October to play something for like just a week. And I didn't. I just jumped right back into Legends Arceus because we were so close to having all my shinies in that game. Also, in part, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to play. I still don't necessarily know what I want to play. But I will figure it out when I get there. Hopefully next week. Oh. She's gonna run into all the Floette. I might still take me a week-long break in January. Or maybe the beginning of February. Because January would be good view time because kids would be off school. And people be home from college. I feel bad because I took, God, what was it, 4 days off the beginning of the month. But that was just a weirdly congested week. And elections. But I do think one of my jobs is closing down for the winter season, so I don't know, maybe I'll have a bit more energy. Or at least start streaming in the evenings again for a couple of hours. I started off doing it and then stopped when Final Fantasy Rebirth came out because I wanted to watch Maximum Dude play. And then I just never picked it back up other than on a rare occasion. Should have one more egg. Yep, there we go. At some point I want to pick that back up, start playing the Kingdom Hearts games in the evenings or something. Games I have on my PlayStation 4. Like, I'm too poor for a PlayStation 5. I'll probably be too poor for a new Switch when it first comes out. We'll have to wait and see, though. I do keep hoping some part of me is like Nintendo news soon, because I would like to see some more stuff on the new Switch. And the funny thing is, the PlayStation 5 I could almost stand to skip over. Because if they haven't come out with any Kingdom Hearts games for it. I mean, as much as I love the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and whatnot, it's like they're not such a necessity that I must have it. Because let's face it took me like a year and a half to finally beat Final Fantasy Remake. Of course, that one I played it. It took me a year to start playing it. I downloaded it, and our Wi-Fi was so bad it took a week to download. Because I kept having to pause it. Now I can get that game in like an hour. But, oh my god. It took me over a year to actually sit down and start playing it. And then it got to a point where it was like, I can't remember if it was that fall or winter. And I stopped playing it because the frickin' light coming through my windows was hitting the screen and I couldn't see anything. Like, even with a curtain up, I couldn't see the frickin' screen to keep playing. And then I moved my desk over to the other side of the room for about a year. And I played it probably about an hour more after I moved it and stopped. And then didn't complete it until like last February. I want to say it was Super Bowl Sunday or the day before or something. Because it was I want to say the first thing I streamed on Twitch. Like, officially, that actually played. Because I tried Minecraft and Stardew Valley first, and like, they never even voted. Of course, that was when I had a crappy internet and my little laptop, which isn't a bad little laptop, it's just not a gaming laptop. Wait, I gotta go back down for a thing. Okay. Can we get it in these last 7 eggs? That'd be kind of funny. Probably not. I still feel like I won't get it till almost odds. Oof, that hurts. Gotta get out of here. I keep getting mobbed by Pokemon. Did I miscount? Yep. Alright, last 5 for today. Yeah, see, I have one more box and then about half a box. But like I said, if I end up going over odds, I'll start hatching an extra box on stream. No, knock on wood for luck. Alright, I should be able to get in now. Keep forgetting it's not in the center of the room. There's still a part of me that wishes we got a mini-series anime adaptation of this. Like, I figure we won't because, you know, Lord knows where Journeys is going. But I would have really enjoyed seeing, just, even if it was just a 4 or 5 episode thing, just Arvin and Penny and Nimona and whichever player character they decided to use, just going on their adventure and becoming friends. Gonna go down this way, I think, towards the lake. Whee! Alright. Last 5 eggs for the day. So much junk on my desk mat. I was about to say pad, but that's probably a reasonable description, but not the proper one. God, that was hard to believe. I've almost finished hunting just about everything I can in this. Like I said, the only thing that pops into my head now, other than any Hisuian Pokemon that might be added in outbreaks later, is Meowth and Alolan Meowth and Persian. And then there's the eventual Rhydon and Crydon shinies. That's it. Unless they decide to do like Ogre Pond shiny or something. Which, actually, yeah, that's it. That feels like an event they could do. Either Ogre Pond or Terapagos. Considering we don't have like a proper third Pokemon in this trilogy of Pokemon. And I'm referring to like Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Zamazenta, Zacian, Eternatus. They were kind of their own little trilogy of creatures. Alright. There we go. That's all of them today. That's 300 and no shiny yet, but that's fine. We're still well within shiny odd range. So I'm going to get these 2 out. Leave Talonflame. I don't know why he's still in here. Eeks. Oh, that's right. That's from home. And that I just caught in case someone needed one. Gonna save. And to you guys, I hope the rest of your day is good. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching or lingering. Either way, I really appreciate it. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.